Algebra 1A people. Hey, hope you're doing well. Hope you're healthy. Hope you're doing everything that you can do in this crazy time. But hey, we're going to get back into it. How's this class going to work? I'm going to post like a 10 to 20 minute video, probably twice a week. I'm going to give you a couple assignments, not overburden you, but we're going to do that. And we're going to try to get it going to the best of our ability. And I just want you to know it's not going to be crazy, but you got to make sure that you finish all the assignments. The assignments won't be long, but get those done and do your best. I'll probably post a video like Monday and Wednesday. So there you go. All right. So what do we got? Number one, Google Classroom. How do you get on? My guess is I sent you an email. You should already know the code, but if you don't, it's Q6RLSQV, which I'm sure, I know that I saw a few people already on here. Find the greatest common factor, or GCF. Okay, and we're going to go over that. So remember, we're going backwards. We're trying to get some very baseline work done so that you guys feel comfortable with some of the higher level stuff. And so that's what we're doing. I'm just going to go over a couple things. Google Classroom Flipgrid. We're doing a little thing on Flipgrid, so make sure you follow the Google Classroom stream. It has a link to the Flipgrid for this class. All right, so here, let's go over a couple of vocabulary words. So what I want you to do is I'm going to go over these, and you can pause the video with your notebook out, and I want you to write these vocab words down, okay? And you're going to hear them throughout the teaching today, so let's go over it. Number one, a factor is a number that can be multiplied to find a product. Remember, a product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So it's basically two numbers that multiply to a product. So like 1 and 2, they are factors to the product of 2. Okay, 3 and 2, they are factors to the product of 6. 5 and 2, they are factors to the product of 10. Okay, so that's a factor. There's a number that can be multiplied to find a product. All right. A prime number is a whole number that has only 2 possible factors, one in itself. 3 is a prime number. 7, 9, those are all prime numbers, okay? And the list goes on, 11, 13, etc. Composite number, that's a whole number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, larger than 1 with more than 2 factors. So example is this is like 6. 6 has 1 and 6, 2 and 3. Okay, so there's more than 2 factors. So that's a composite number. And the greatest common factor, which is what we're looking for, the greatest common factor that is a whole number common to all the numbers. Okay, so we're going to go over that. I want you to pause the video now, and I want you to just make sure that you write those down. All right, this is called a Venn diagram, and we're going to find the factors of a couple numbers, and we're going to find out what the greatest common factor is for those numbers. Okay, so we've got 30, okay, and we've got 36, okay? So how I like to do this, I'll just go 1, 2, just see if it works, okay? So for instance, 1, we know that the factor 1 and 36, or excuse me, 1 and 30, we'll go to that. Okay, 2, now what times 2 equals 30? 15. Okay, 3, is there a number that can be multiplied times 3 to get to 30? There is. It's 10. And they have to be whole numbers. Okay, they can't be decimals. How about 4? Well, no, because half of 15 is 7.5, so that's not going to work. How about 5? Yes, 5 times 6. Okay, now that's the last one. So those are all of our factors. 1, 30, 2, 15, 3, 10, 5, and 6. Okay, so we go over here and we go 1 times 36, 2 times 18 equals 36, 3 times 12 Okay, 4 times 9. 5 is a no because 30, and then it'd be 35, so that's off. 6 times, anyone? 6 times 6. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take all the numbers that are in both of these, and we're going to circle them, and then we're going to put those in the middle, and then the biggest number of those will be our greatest common factor. So we've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 6, and that's it. So we've got 6, we've got 3, we've got 2, we've got 1. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 6. So what's our greatest number in there? What's our greatest number in there? And that is 6. So our greatest common factor of 30 and 36 is 6. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to find all the factors of the two numbers, okay, that we are trying to find the greatest common factor for. And then we put those together in the Venn diagram, and that's what we come up with. So let's start with 98. We know that 1 and 98. Every number is going to be able to be multiplied by 1, okay? Because 1 times itself equals that number, okay? 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. If that's it, then that's a prime number. But like none of these, most numbers that are even have more. All right, it's got 1 times 98, 2 times 49, okay? And then we've got, you can go through it, but it'd be 7 times 14. Okay, 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times 4 is 28. 70 plus 28 is 98. All right, so now we go to 84. We know, like I said, 1 and 84. Okay, 2 and 42. 3 and 28. Okay, so what you could do is go 84 divided by 3, it equals 28. There you go. 4 and 21. Now, if you want 84 divided by 4, you'd get 21. If it was a decimal, that wouldn't be a factor. Okay, 6 and 14. Okay, and the last one is 7 and 12. So that's a bunch of numbers. We could list those out, but we're just going 1 times 84, 2 times, okay? And if you would have gone 84 divided by 5, it would have been a decimal. Not good. 84 times 8, decimal. Nope, not going to happen. Because 8 times 10 is 80, 8 times 11 is 88. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to go to 112. So, you know, got 1 and 112. Give you time to write that down. Okay, half of 112 is 56, so 2 times 56. All right. We got 4 times 28. Seven times 16. And then the last one, 8 times 14. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to circle all the numbers that are common, okay? Because we're looking for the common factors, but we're also looking for the greatest common factors, okay? So we got 1, obviously. We got 2. We got 3, no. We got 4, no. 5, no. 6, no. 7. Okay, 8. Nope. 9, 10. 11, 12, nope, 14. We got 14. Okay. Looks like 28 is common there. That's it. So our greatest common factor, the greatest number we have. So if I list out all of our common factors, so here's our common factors. We've got 1, 2, 7, and 14. So our greatest one is 14. So our greatest common factor would be 14. So how do we find the greatest common factor? I'm going to write a list out for you. Number 1, okay? We want to list each factor for each number. So like the couple examples I showed you, we listed all the factors, and then the second thing we did is, number 2, we highlight all of the common factors. So what are the common factors? Okay, so on the last one we did with those different numbers, okay, we listed all the factors for all the numbers, then we just found the common ones, right? It was like 1, 2, 4, and 7, and 14. And 14 was our greatest common factor. So that's the third thing we do, is we identify the GCF. Okay, and GCF is greatest common factor. Okay, so I'll do this right up here, GCF. So what I want you to do is pause the video and take those notes right there on the right side of your notes. All right, guys, it's comment on the stream time. What I want you to do is I'm gonna post a question on the stream, and you gotta comment on it, and that'll get you some points on that. So the question is this: what is a real life situation in which you need to find the greatest common factor? What is a real life situation where you need to find the greatest common factor? All right, y'all, this is our exit problem. We've got what is the greatest common factor of 56 and 64. I want you to pause the video, and I want you to try to solve this on your own. Coming back at you. If you haven't paused the video, go ahead and pause the video, and then I'm going to show you exactly the answer on this. We're going to put these two to the test. Okay, I'm going to go, let's go black and blue. Okay, we got 56. We got 64. Okay, so what we got to first do is we got to identify all of the factors for each number. Okay, so number 1, we got 1 and 56. Now what's half of 56? 28. Now, can 56 be divided by 3? 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 57. No. Okay. How about 4? I think it can, because it'd be half of this. So it'd be 4 and 14. 5 is a no because 50, 55. 6 is a no because 60, then you minus 6, that'd be 54. 7, 49, 56. 7 touchdowns, 7 times 7 is 49. 8 touchdowns, so 7 times 8. All right, so that's it. Because if we kept going 8 times 7, then you're just repeating factors. Nope, you just want all the factors. So there's that. Okay, now let's go 64. So you got 1, 64. Half of 64 is 32, so 2, 32. 4, 16. Last one would be 8 and 8. Okay, so now what we're going to do is let's circle all of the common factors. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 4, 8. That's it. 8, 4, 2, 1. So what's the greatest common factor? If your answer was 8, you are correct. Okay? So that's how you do it. You find the factors, then you find the common factors, then you find the greatest common factor. Once you find that, you're done. Okay? So we did a list version. On this, we could also do the Venn diagram version. So I'm going to do that for you real quick so that you remember how to do that. We'd have here and here. Okay, 164, 232, 4, 16, 8, and 8. Okay, then over here we'd have 156, 228, 414, 78. And we just plug in the same. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 4, and 8. And the greatest common is 8. So this is the Venn diagram. Here's like a list version. And so that's how you get it done. If you have any questions, okay, you can email me. Check your email. I emailed you, so you'll have my email. Okay, you can also comment on the stream. You can comment on the classwork. I will get back to you, or I will be emailing you a link to the class meet, Google Meet. I'll be on there every day from 1:30 to 3. So if you want to jump on there from 1:30 to 3, I'll be on there and I will be more than happy to help you. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. Just don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help. But make sure you get this done, and you have a great day. Go Boomers.